Football on WOIL TV 47. We're at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Jim Adele along with Zach and the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. It is homecoming for the Sylacauga Aggies. The Aggies hosting Beauregard, and the Aggies looking for their first win of the season. All the old grads coming back into town, Zach, and it's always an exciting time for homecoming.
Yeah, definitely, and Sylacauga Aggies looking to pull off a homecoming miracle here if they can.
No doubt about it, and we'll introduce the homecoming court in just a little bit as they gather in the end zone, and we'll have that for you coming up in just a bit. Coach Chris Smalley, the head football coach in his first year at Sylacauga. They're 0-6 overall, 0-2 in Region 4 in Class 5A. They've lost 18 games in a row. Their last win came against Holtville on October 22nd, 2021. They beat Holtville that night 35-15. And it was just a long drought for the Aggie faithful, and hopefully they can snap that string tonight against Beauregard. The Hornets come in at 3-2 on the year, and they made the playoffs last year under Coach Justin Jones. He's in his third year. They were 10-2 last year. Went to the third round. I went through the second round of the 5A playoffs last year. They're 3-2 overall, 1-1 in Region 4 in Class 5A. So it should be a pretty good matchup tonight. Beautiful, beautiful night for football in downtown Sylacauga at Legion Stadium. And the weather is picture perfect. Had a little drizzle here and there earlier in the day. 72 degrees now in downtown Sylacauga as we get set for our homecoming festivities. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, brought to you by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Marble City Pharmacy, Community Funeral Home, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Omnia, your State Farm agent Albia Steers on Highway 21, and also by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Earlene's Flowers, our first down carrier again tonight. And we're glad to have all of our sponsors with us tonight on high school football. Let's head down to the field, and we begin our pregame ceremonies with the court for homecoming 2023. Had the big parade last night, Zach, and a lot of people are excited about that in downtown Sylacauga. Let's head down to the field and pick up with the public address announcer. as we await the pregame festivities, it'll start about 6:35, so we're pretty close to where the introduction of the homecoming court takes place. And now then we pick up with the Sylacauga High School Aggie marching band.
Now taking the field for your pregame entertainment is the 2023 Sylacauga High School Marching Aggie Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the presentation of the 2023 Homecoming Court. On the field before you are the young ladies who were chosen as homecoming representatives by their peers. Student Government Association Executive Council Camilla Frado, Lily Kate Lucas, Catherine Price, and Anna B. Shaw, and our 2022 Homecoming Queen, Amari Heaton, are also on the field for the presentation of the bouquet and crowning of the Homecoming Queen. It gives me great pleasure to introduce these young ladies. First, let's introduce the freshman attendants. Our first freshman representative is Miss Kendall Holcomb. Kendall is the daughter of Amy Holcomb and Chris Holcomb. She is escorted by her father. Kendall is sponsored by SHH Cheer. Kendall is a member of Varsity Cheer Squad, FCA, Focus, Key Club, FBLA, Sister for Sister, and HOSA. Please give it up for Miss Kendall Holcomb. Our next freshman representative is Miss Shelby Lee. Shelby is the daughter of Kathy Heath and Raylan Lee. She is escorted by her brother, Landon. Shelby is sponsored by HOSA. Shelby is a member of HOSA. Now give it up for Miss Shelby Lee. Our final freshman representative is Miss Alyssa Pruitt. Alyssa is the daughter of David and Nora Pruitt. She is being escorted by her father. Alyssa is sponsored by the Key Club. Alyssa is a varsity cheerleader on the varsity girls soccer team, a member of Key Club, FCA, Focus, HOSA, FBLA, and Sister for Sister. Please give it up for Miss Alyssa Pruitt. Now let's meet our sophomore representatives. Our first sophomore representative is Miss Rowan Scripps. Rowan is the daughter of Wendy and Lance Scripps. She is being escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the International Thespians Honor Society. Rowan is Vice President of ITS, Co-President of Chess Club, second-year member of Dazzling Devils Color Guard, a member of SHS Choir, second year of the theater, assistant stage manager of the production of Clue, stage manager and sound for production Addams Family, stage manager for Almost Maine. She is also a member of Skills USA, HOSA, and Sister for Sister. Please give it up for Miss Rowan Scripps. Our next sophomore representative is Miss Tessa Watts. She is the daughter of Jamie and Tangi Watts. Tessa is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the SHS Devilettes dance team. Tessa is a member of Sister for Sister, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and she is the captain of the SHS Devilettes dance team. Please give it up for Miss Tessa Watts. Our final sophomore representative is Miss Sage Rush. Sage is the daughter of Loretta Player and Cedric Rush. She is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the SHS Devilettes dance team. Sage is an Aggie Devilette. She is on the Aggie track and field team. She is a member of FBLA, Sister for Sister, SGA, and JSS. Please give it up for Mr. Sage Rush. It's now time to meet our junior representatives. Our first junior representative is Miss Maddie Hickman. Maddie is the daughter of Bailey Robbins and Zach Hickman. She is being escorted by her father. She is sponsored by FBLA. Maddie is junior class president, FCCLA vice president, FBLA community service chairman. She is a member of SGA, Sister for Sister, Interact, Key Club, and FCA. She is also on the varsity soccer team. Please give it up for Miss Maddie Hickman. Our next junior representative is Miss Asaya Mickey. Asaya is the daughter of Sierra Scott and Jesse Mickey. She is escorted by her mom. Asaya is sponsored by the Library Club. She is a member of FCCLA, National Honor Society, Library Club, Peer Helpers, and SGA. She is also an SHS Aggie Devilette. Please give it up for Miss Asaya Mickey. Our final junior representative is Miss Janelle Russell. Janelle is the daughter of Mildred and Gerald Russell. She is escorted by her godfather, Eddie Caldwell. Janelle is sponsored by SGA. She is a member of FBLA, Sister for Sister, National Honor Society, the International Thespian Society, Library Club, SGA, Junior Representative, and the Chess Club. Please give it up for Miss Janelle Russell. Now let's meet our senior representatives. One of these young ladies will be crowned your 2023 Homecoming Queen. Our first senior attendant is Miss Madison Estelle. Madison is the daughter of Reggie and Sharonda Estelle. She is escorted by her father. Madison is sponsored by HOSA. She's a member of the National Honor Society, HOSA, Sister for Sister, and FCCLA. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in nursing. Her favorite high school memory is homecoming week from her sophomore year. Please give it up for Miss Madison Estelle. The next senior representative is Miss Sakara Garrett. Sakara is the daughter of Shawana Garrett. She is escorted by her mother, Shawana Garrett, and her uncle, Michael Garrett. Sakara is sponsored by Skills USA. She is a varsity cheerleader captain, Skills USA apprentice, a member of the Library Club, freelancer, and Sister for Sister. After high school, she plans to attend the University of South Alabama for photography or marine science. Her favorite high school memory was being given the opportunity to capture exciting moments by taking pictures, thanks to Jimmy Reynolds and Skill USA. Let's give it up for Miss Sakura Garrett. The third senior representative is Miss Iman Rahim. She is the daughter of Yvonne Wilson and Hanif Rahim. Iman is escorted by her stepfather, Jihad Kamasi. She is sponsored by Sister for Sister. She is the senior class president and new Alpha Theta president. She is a member of Sister for Sister and National Honor Society. After high school, Iman plans to either attend UCLA or Georgia State University for film production. Her favorite high school memory is homecoming week, her sophomore year of high school. Please give it up for Miss Iman Rahim. Our first senior representative is Miss Allison Terrell. Allison is the daughter of Stephanie and Alan Terrell. She is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by the National Honor Society. Allison is the president of the National Honor Society. She's a member of Sister for Sister, New Alpha Theta, and volleyball manager. She also plays on the varsity softball team. After high school, she plans to attend a four-year university and major in business management. Her favorite high school memory is homecoming of 2021. She felt like it was the first time the Aggie family was truly back together, and it's a feeling she will never forget. She will forever be grateful that she is an Aggie. Please give it up for Miss Allison Terrell. Our final senior representative is Miss Haley Townsend. Haley is the daughter of Randy Large and Kirk Townsend. She is escorted by her father. She is sponsored by journalism. She's a member of the National Honor Society, and she is a yearbook editor. After high school, she plans to attend Jacksonville State University and pursue a degree in nursing skincare field. Her favorite high school memory is getting to be a part of journalism staff and getting to be a part of different things that take place within the school, as well as interacting with every student at SHS. Please give it up for Miss Haley Townsend. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you've all been waiting for. The 2023 homecoming queen is Miss Allison Taylor. Congratulations on this honor. The student body and faculty are proud of you. Let's give Hale and Clint a big hand. At this time, we invite you to stand and sing along with the playing of the alma mater. Please remain standing for our invocation, which is led by Key Club member Miss Tucker Bean.
Dear Lord, as the stadium fills with the energy of competition, homecoming excitement, and the company of friends, we turn to you and once again ask for your blessing over this game. May your light shine upon every person here. May your protection extend to each and every participant. Remind us that with every victory we show grace and gratitude, and every loss teach us perseverance and resilience. Thank you for this beautiful night filled with fun and memories, but thank you most for your love. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing with your hand over your heart as Director of Bands, Mr. Samuel Childs, directs the SHS Marginality Band in the playing of the national anthem, while Key Club members Ashley Murphy, Will Combs, and Bailey Patterson raise our flag.
National Anthem brought to you by Sylacauga Glass on Broadway in Sylacauga. Congratulations to Allison Terrell, who is Miss Homecoming 2023. And Zach, just a beautiful, beautiful homecoming court, and everybody's a winner here tonight.
Yeah, definitely, and it's good to, be known for something in your school, and, the next day of school, you're probably going to be being congratulated by tons of people, and it's got to be good.
No doubt about it. Well, we're almost time for high school football from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Allison Terrell just crowned Miss Homecoming 2023. Coach Chris Smelly, in his first year at Sylacauga High School, is trying to get his first win of his career at Sylacauga High as they take on the Beauregard Hornets down in East Alabama, down in the Opelika area. Coach Justin Jones in his third year there. They made the playoffs last year. They're 3-2 overall, 1-1 in region play. Sylacauga is 0-6 on the season and 0-2 in region play. And we mentioned Sylacauga's on an 18-game losing streak. The last time they won a high school football game was against Hopeville, October 22nd, 2021, when they beat Hopeville 35-15. So hopefully we can break that drought tonight, Zach. And you got the captains for the Aggies down at midfield.
You got number 4, Bryce Oden. Number 2, Q Swain. Number 8, Caleb Story. And number 97, and that's Chris Woods.
The captains for Sylacauga at midfield. And while we've got just a minute, let's go ahead and get Sylacauga's offense and defensive lineups.
For the offense, left tackle, Michael Funderburg. Left guard, Nathan Gordon. Center, Miles McCullough. Right guard, Chris West. Right tackle, Traven Kirksey. Quarterback, Connor Twyman. Running back, Rance Madgen. Halfback, Nolan Gordon. Wide receiver, Bryce Oden. Wide receiver, Jakari Cottingham. Wide receiver, Gabriel Harris. And wide receiver, Quindavius Swain. Defense, at defensive end, DeJuan White. D tackle, Chris Woods. D tackle, Landon Burns. D end, Caden Mackin. Linebacker, Connor Twyman. Linebacker, Nolan Gordon. Linebacker, Katie Cannon. Cornerback, Jakari Cottingham. Cornerback, Corbin Patterson. Strong safety, Blake Loggins. And free safety, Caleb Story.
Ian Sampson, along with Kadarius Pitts and Mason Hiller, the trio of captains for the Beauregard Hornets, who come in at 3-2 on the season. And Sylacauga hungry for that first win, Zach, and what it does to a team to be able to hopefully get that first win tonight for Sylacauga.
Yeah, definitely. Even though, you know, that this might be their only win, if they do get a win, you know, it'll still be great to get a win in your high school football career at least.
No doubt about it. Sylacauga, the Aggies, hungry for win. Got a lot of players on this roster. They've got 75 or 80 players, or even more. But they have played some teams. Now let's face it, when you play teams like Leeds and teams like that, Moody's, who are in the top 10 in Class 5A, you're not playing a chump schedule for sure. And so Sylacauga lost the toss. Beauregard elected to receive in the second half. They'll kick off to the Aggies to begin action at Legion Stadium here in Sylacauga. High school Aggie football brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Also State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Marble City Pharmacy, Community Funeral Home, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Omnia, your State Farm agent Albia Steers, your National Anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass, and also Bandits on West Fort Williams sponsoring tonight. Our first down, Earlene's Flowers. We're glad to have you aboard with us here on a beautiful Friday night. This is the 6th day of October. And the Aggies making their way out onto the playing surface. And Zach, you guys, your middle school team played on this field just Tuesday night of this week.
Yeah, we did. We played B.B. Comer, and we beat them 30-16. It was still a really good game. It got close in the end, but we managed to pull away.
And these are an Aggie football squad. This is an Aggie football squad that is hungry to get a win tonight. And it's been a long time. Head coach Chris Smelly, he has won everywhere he has been his first year at Sylacauga High School. And let's see what the Aggies can do tonight as Josh Lugo The senior prepares to kick off for the Beauregard Hornets. They are 3-2 on the season, coming into Sylacauga from the Opelika area. Coach Justin Jones in his 3rd year as head coach at Beauregard. Lovely night for high school football. We're glad you're aboard with us on the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOIL TV 47. Jim Adele Abrams along with my grandson Zachary Thomas Abrams with the call tonight from Legion Stadium. We're just about set to go on a Friday night here in the Marble City of Sylacauga. The Aggies prepare to receive the kickoff. And we are underway. Line drive kick, this fair catch call for about the 28-yard line. I think, or maybe there was a penalty on the play. Must have been a penalty on the kickoff. So, we'll redo it.
That might have saved Beauregard a little bit because that might have been a accidental short kick.
Could have been. A little slow start here. As Lugo, the senior kicker, 5'8", 154 pounds. Gets set to put a foot into it. And it's another kick, about basically the same thing. And Sylacauga with a run back, Caleb Story. And Caleb bounces to about the 30-yard line. So the Aggies will have a first down there. Their first offensive series of the night. Spotted at the 31-yard line. Sylacauga looking for that elusive first win of the season. Connor Twyman, the quarterback.
Be great for Sylacauga if they could get a win. Man in motion.
Twyman slots Harrell. First man through, and not a whole lot, 2 or 3 yards maybe. First carry of the night for Sylacauga.
Decent start for the Beauregard defense.
Rance Matchin on the carry for the Aggies. Pickup of about 3. Connor Twyman is a senior, 5'10", 185 pounds. 4-man front. Change of play. Trips receivers to the near side. Twyman keeps it himself, and Twyman is slammed down at the 36-yard line. Not much there.
Met right at the line of scrimmage if he didn't get a yard or two, and gets tackled down by number 10, Billingsley. Kanye Billingsley.
KJ Goodman helping out too, the defensive end. So bring up 3rd down and 5. Opening possession for Sylacauga. Is homecoming tonight for the Aggies.
Maybe looking to pass the ball here.
Twyman looks, drops, throws.
Has a man wide open.
At the 48-yard line. That will be Erlene's Flores first down. With the reception is Gabriel Harrell.
Good start to the game for Sylacauga after picking up a big play to move him just past midfield to get him about the 48-yard line.
Nice throw and catch for the Aggies. The initial first down of the game brought to you by Erlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Man in motion. Twyman faces a 4-man front. Twyman keeps himself, dances, is across the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Nice run by Twyman.
Beauregard's defense looking pretty strong here. They did slip up on that pass play, though, and that was a great play by Sylacauga.
At the 44-yard line, pick up a 4. 2nd and 6. 9:30 to go in the opening quarter. Just a gorgeous night for high school football. Twyman with an empty backfield. There's going to be a double pass. Got a man wide open, caught, and down at the 14-yard line. Nice catch by Jaden Smith, the junior 160-pounder.
I think that's Nolan Gordon. Got that long catch.
So it's a first down for Sylacauga. Beauregard 14-yard line. A little razzle-dazzle there, Zach.
Yeah, it was a great play by Sylacauga, and now in Beauregard territory, looking to maybe get on the board first.
In the red zone, Connor Twyman.
Jet sweep, fake.
Keeps it himself inside the 15 to the 12.
He'll get about 2 or 3 yards on that play. Solid little drive going for Sylacauga. The pass plays are definitely working out for him.
So good opening drive for Sylacauga. Already eaten 4 minutes off the clock in the first quarter. This is just what Sylacauga wants. Caden Matchin checks in the game. Off right tackle, banging his way inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line is Rance Matchin.
Good, strong run for Matchin. That'll bring him even closer. Good tackle there by the Beauregard linebackers. Number 3 checking into the game. Shakari Cottingham.
Down in 2 now. Twyman high snap, keeps it. He's got a hole, and he dances in the end zone for the touchdown. Connor Twyman, nice opening drive by the Sylacauga Aggies.
Man, and the Aggies keep this up. This might be their first win in 2 years. I mean, this is great first drive for Sylacauga. All they got to do is keep it up.
Well, they mixed it up real good, the throw and the run. So the Aggies break on top and looking very good so far, leading 6-0 with a point after from Ethan Pruitt. Bad snap, and trying to do something with it, throwing it up in the air is no good. With 7:07 to go in the first quarter, Sylacauga leading Beauregard by a score of 6-0. This is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on TV 47. High school football here on TV 47 WOIL television, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and presented by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams, and Talladega County Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Hope you're enjoying high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television. Zach, a great drive by the Sylacauga Aggies to get points on the board early against Beauregard.
It definitely was. Nobody expected this, but Sylacauga coming out of the gates fighting.
So Beauregard will now get a hold of the football, trailing by a score of 6-0. Sylacauga with Ethan Pruitt to kick it away. Very impressive mix of run and throw by Sylacauga on this opening drive. keep this up, might be a happy homecoming.
Definitely looking for that homecoming miracle, and everybody would love to see Sylacauga get a win.
6-0 Aggies. Pruitt kicks off.
Short kick.
Fair catch called for to 31-yard line. Taken in by Corday Stinson. So it'll be a first down for the Hornets from the 31-yard line. Cub Jones is the leading ball carrier. He's a quarterback. He's ready to take the snap. Sylacauga 4-man front. Handoff off left tackle. And crossing 35 to the 36. Nice gain on first down.
Sylacauga player hurt.
Ball carrier Jaden Doolittle, 176-pound senior. Sylacauga got an injured player. Looks like number 17, Zach.
That's Jaden Smith. He's a junior.
Yeah, let's check the injury. We'll take a quick break and come back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Aggies on top, 6-0.
You deserve a bonus. Get a new 55-inch 4K TV. Now at Sarah Nissan. 3 locations. Buy or lease any new Sarah Nissan and get a new 55-inch 4K TV, no charge. Event pricing on every new Nissan. 0% financing for 60 months and make 0 payments till next year. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. So come get your bonus at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga. Plus, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy hybrid duo chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
47 High School Game of the Week presented by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also, high school action presented by Marble City Pharmacy here in Sylacauga. Omnia Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood. And your State Farm agent, Albia Steers on Highway 21 in Sylacauga. High school football, hope you're enjoying it. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, you see, paramedics are on the field. They have brought the cart out, the stretcher out. Jaden Smith, defensive end, junior, 5'11", 160 pounds. Got some lower leg injury, and paramedics were out quickly, and they've got the stretcher out now. And we will let you know something as soon as we know something, but hopefully, prayerfully, Jaden's going to be okay. But he went down on the first defensive play for Sylacauga after the Aggies took a 6-0 lead. So we'll step aside and come back with more, and hopefully Jaden's going to be okay. We'll be back after this.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations, Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices, shop local, and save with 0% financing. 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver. No charge, lower prices, better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan, right here in Sylacauga.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television. Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. You see the Aggie bench, kids on their knees, just a silent moment. Some are praying as they continue to work on the injured player for Sylacauga, Jaden Smith. They do have him on the stretcher now. And we'll lift the stretcher up. And he gets a huge round of applause. Hopefully he's going to be okay. You see Beauregard doing the same thing. They're clapping. This is just something you never want to see in high school football. Apparently maybe a leg injury of some type. But it's been about 8 minutes or 10 minutes now. And they're getting him stabilized on the stretcher. And we'll take him to Coosa Valley Medical Center for further treatment. Always good to have paramedics and doctors that know what they're doing at the game, and they quickly cart him off the field. Another round of applause for and much prayer for Jaden Smith, the defensive end, junior 5'11", 160 pounds. And so we go back to play after about a 10-minute stoppage due to the injury, and we've got a 2nd down and 5 from the 36-yard line. They go right back, and Sylacauga with a tremendous job defensively.
It's a great tackle there by number 97. That's Chris Woods. He was one of the captains.
Grady on the carry. He goes nowhere, so it's 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 8. For the Hornets, Sylacauga leading 6-0. 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Jones with the play from the sideline. Jones looks to throw, got some time, floats it down the middle, caught, and taken down at the 38-yard line. On the reception is Holloway.
And on the tackle is Katie Cannon. But a great play by Beauregard, similar to Sylacauga's big pass play.
Earlene's Flores first down for Beauregard from the Aggie 42-yard line. Sylacauga scored on their opening possession. Diving to about the 40 is the ball carrier, and that again is Grady.
Tackled down by number 5, Connor Twyman, and number 91, number 91.
At the 40-yard line, gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
91 on the tackle was Dewan White.
See, Jones tries to throw it again. He's just a freshman. He hands off, big hole inside the 30 all the way to the 27-yard line. That is Z.J. Grady.
Tackled down by number 3, Jakari Cottingham, and then hit while he was going down by Caleb Story, the free safety.
Grady's 204 pounds. He's a load.
He is.
Sylacauga may have jumped offside then.
It's Dewan White jumping off.
.5:12 to go in the first quarter. Offside against the Aggies. It'll be 1st and 5 for Beauregard from the Sylacauga 21-yard line. Freshman quarterback Cub Jones out of the spread. All the way to the 14-yard line. Again is Grady.
Good run, and would have been more if Connor Twyman didn't come from behind and get him on the shoelace tackle.
At the 15-yard line, Earlene's Flores first down. Beauregard trying to answer Sylacauga's touchdown drive. Here he goes again. Driving his way for about 3 yards is Grady.
Sylacauga hoping to pull off a goal line stand here and keep Beauregard off the scoreboard, but Beauregard, as they've shown already, has a very strong offense.
2nd down. Want to throw it. Throws into the corner and got a man wide open for the touchdown. All right, he just had to wait on it, but it's Javonde Holman, the senior, with the touchdown.
Sky throw, and if it was more than 1 second more in the air, Katie Cannon, number 11, would have got there and broken it up, but a great throw and catch for the touchdown.
So a strong drive by Beauregard, and they can take the lead with a point after. We're tied at 6 with 3:58 to go in the first quarter. And they.
Oh, wow. They
went
got
to the
that.
2-point conversion, didn't they?
They did. They faked the kick, went right up the middle.
Oh, the 2-point conversion is good. And Beauregard with an 8-6 lead over Sylacauga. And, you had to really watch that because they played that all the way through, didn't they?
They did. Beauregard with a great first drive.
So Beauregard leads at 8-6, and again, our thoughts and prayers are with Jaden Smith, the injured Aggie player who was carted off the field with an apparent leg injury a little bit earlier, and so hope everything goes well with Jaden, and we get any information on that young man, we certainly will pass it along. So both teams, Zach, with opening drives for touchdowns.
Yes, and if Sylacauga would have got the field goal, their kicker with a strong leg, Ethan Pruitt, but couldn't seem to get the snap off too well. And Beauregard will take the lead.
8-6, Beauregard leads the Aggies. A missed extra point, the difference so far. Josh Lugo, the specialist kicker for Beauregard. High driving kick, taken in at the 18-yard line. That is Harrell on the return across the 30.
Pretty good return for Harrell, and a good tackle by number 41, Nehemiah Drummond.
So the Aggies with the first down, their second offensive series of the night, trailing by a score of 8-6. Sylacauga mixed the throw and run that first series, and let's see if we see more of that this possession. Connor Twyman with a first down and 10 from the 31. And Sylacauga has to call a timeout. They had a lot of moving parts then, but not everybody knew where they're supposed to be. And so the Aggies call a timeout. So with 3:49 to go in the first quarter, it's Beauregard 8, Sylacauga 6. Back to Legion Stadium after this. Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night, it's Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga. After the Aggie timeout, it'll be first down and 10 from the 31. Beauregard 8, Sylacauga 6. 3:49 to go in the first quarter. Twyman.
Ooh.
Not much running room at all. And that's Rance Matchin, 5'9" junior with a carry. And they got a back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brandon Bam Dixon on there to make the tackle.
Second down and 10. Twyman flips it out in the flat, and that's Bryce Oden with the reception out to the 35.
Brandon Dixon again on the tackle.
Spotted at 36, so it'll be third down at about 5. Aggies looking for a first down. Empty backfield. Twyman looks to throw. Down the field he goes, got a man wide open, and he's headed to the end zone for an Aggie touchdown. That's Ja'Cory Cottingham. He's out to practice early, Zach.
Fantastic play by Sylacauga. Got him wide open. The passing game is going fantastic for the Aggies.
Cottingham, 5'10" senior. And Twyman hit him on stride, and the Aggies make it look easy.
Nobody around him. Aggies keep this up, they'll be 1-6.
Penalty markers down. It's after the touchdown, apparently. See what the call is here. Assuming it's a touchdown. Don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Officials are talking to one another, trying to get things settled. And let's see.
Aggies aren't moving
White
back.
Hat is going to make some kind of announcement. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Sylacauga. And that's a touchdown. Yeah, thank you. So that'll be assessed on the kickoff. So the Aggies up now. 12-6. Two touchdown tosses from Connor Twyman. They actually put the score up. Actually put the
Just to make it clear, it's not 78-6.
No.
It is 12-8.
And got a timeout now. Man, I tell you. I guess when we saw that 78-6, it kind of shocked everybody.
Yeah.
But you got a timeout before the extra point. And while we've got just a minute time for us to mention some of our great sponsors, including State Representative District 33, Ben Robbins. Ben's a great ally for the student athlete. And he is certainly works hard for our schools. He is a District 33 state representative for Coosa and Talladega counties. And we are so glad to have State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins a part of our high school football coverage, as we are Donahue Physical Therapy. Okay, when your doctor calls for physical therapy, he orders physical therapy, make sure you tell your doctor you want Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. So after the timeout, I don't know if Sylacauga might try to go for two here.
Wouldn't surprise me, you know, make it a one-score game at the least.
But so far, so good. Sylacauga offensively moving the football against this Beauregard defense.
Especially in the passing game.
Yeah.
Most of the teams like, you know, B.B. Comer and Fayetteville Vincent, they're more run-dominant teams. Sylacauga doing their work in the air tonight.
So it looks like they are going for two. Connor Twyman rolls right. He's got some opening, and he goes into the corner of the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good. So Sylacauga with a 14-8 lead over the Beauregard Hornets with 2:29 to go. We're back to Legion Stadium with another kickoff right after this. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action.
You deserve a bonus. Get a new 55-inch 4K TV. Now at Sarah Nissan, 3 locations. Buy or lease any new Sarah Nissan and get a new 55-inch 4K TV, no charge. Event pricing on every new Nissan. 0% financing for 60 months and make 0 payments till next year. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. So come get your bonus at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga. Plus, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
Twyman to Cottingham has put the Aggies on the board again. And they lead it by a score of 14-8. And Zach, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Aggies.
Yeah, great start for the Aggies, and
they need this.
Yeah, definitely looking to keep this up, especially in the passing game.
Ethan Pruitt, the junior kicker for the Aggies. Taken in to 35-yard line by Holloway. Holloway's got some running room across midfield before he's bottled up and pushed out of bounds.
Great return by Holloway, and there to bring him down and possibly save another 20 yards is Caleb Story, and also number 44, Caden Mack.
So Beauregard in Aggie territory at the 46-yard line, trailing 14-8. First down and 10. Cub Jones, a freshman quarterback. They go right back to work. Again, the big tailback, Z.J. Grady, 204-pounder. He blasts his way to the Aggie 32.
Jakari Cottingham on the tackle.
Earleans Flores first down. There he goes again. This time he's hammered down, though.
It's number 47, Nolan Gordon.
Not much happening there. Looked like he had a hole, but Gordon, the 6-foot junior, puts the clamps on him.
And Beauregard looking very strong in their running game.
They're running on that left side. They got those 2 big tackles and guards on that side. And penalty flag is down. And penalty is going to go against Sylacauga, apparently. Offside. Minute 22 to go in the first quarter. Sylacauga 14, Beauregard 8. So it moves it to the 24-yard line. Second down and a yard. I'm looking for Grady. He's a big man. Jones gives to Grady. Grady lowers his head and drives forward inside the 20 for an Earleans Flores first down.
Tackled by number 91, DeJuan White.
At the 19 in the red zone are the Hornets. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Let's see if Jones puts it up here. He goes right back. Running room. Inside the 5, driving to the 3-yard line. First and goal for Z.J. Grady.
Connor Twanman there to save a touchdown, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter as Beauregard very strong in the run game, and if you can get that kind of run, you can get a goal line punch in.
My goodness, they just keep feeding this guy. He's 6 foot, 204 pounds. First and goal at the 2-yard line. This will probably be the final play of the quarter. And here he goes again. This time he's hit and stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great goal line stand by the Aggies. Nolan Gordon getting in there, Jacquard Cottingham, and that'll be the end of the first quarter, but a good start on the goal line for Sylacauga.
14-8, the Aggies over Beauregard. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, proud sponsor of Aggie football tonight. Back to Legion Stadium in a minute.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy hybrid duo chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
Second quarter, and the Aggies trying to dig in and keep Beauregard out of the end zone. It's been the Z.J. Grady show so far. The 204-pound running back, he has had his way tonight. We got a different setup now. That big 33 in there, and he's going to keep it himself, and he just steps into the end zone untouched. And
it's Aaron Standridge.
Wow, that's Aaron Standridge, 246 pounds himself.
That's a big boy. 6'1", 246. I mean, goodness, you got running backs weighing more than D linemen. I mean, this is crazy.
Let's check the point after here from Josh Lugo. Out of the hold of Trent Moulton.
See if they kick it this time instead of going for two.
They're going to go for two again. And they push it forward.
And they got it. Whoa.
They got it again.
They did.
My goodness. Same thing as last time. They just get them old big linemen pushing you forward.
I guess Sylacauga didn't expect the same thing 2 times in a row, but Beauregard had something else up their sleeve, and that was a really good play call by Beauregard.
16-14, Beauregard with the lead. Just underway in the second quarter. Second quarter action brought to you by Marble City Pharmacy. Jared and Jacob, my friends at Marble City Pharmacy, with their drive-through. You know, they remodeled some months ago. And now you don't even have to get out of your car. You can just use the drive-through window and be on your way. And they're doing the flu shot stuff now. And so we're glad to have Marble City Pharmacy as part of high school football for the season here on WOIL TV 47. The Beauregard Hornets in a back-and-forth football game leads the Aggies by a score of 16-14. Been a good first quarter so far, is that?
Really has. A high-scoring first quarter at that.
Lugo kicks off. Drives it down the field. Bouncing around at the 10, picked up at the 15. And knocked down is Ja'Cory Cottingham.
Good tackle by J.J. Jones. He's a 9th grader, just a freshman.
That'll be what you are next year, man.
Yep.
So at the 25-yard line, Sylacauga will go to work. Trailing 16-14. Sylacauga trying for their first win in a while. Since 2021, 18 losses in a row. Hopefully they can break that string tonight. Here's Connor Twyman. He's already thrown 2 touchdown passes. Keeps it himself. And bulls his way for 2 or 3 yards.
And that's the 3rd or 4th quarterback power that they've ran with Twyman. And, got 1 touchdown, but that was on the goal line. So, you see the passing game working for Sylacauga very well. I would keep going to what works. January Thomas, number 0, coming in there.
Pickup of a couple of yards. Thomas is a junior. They split him out. Now they're going to throw it out here to him. And he splits the defenders and is taken out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Decent gains there and a good tackle by Z.J. Grady.
Going to bring up a 3rd down now and a couple of yards. Maybe a yard. So possession down for Sylacauga. The Aggies will bring in Nolan Gordon. Nolan's a big boy, too. He's 6 foot, 185 pounds.
That's one of my cousins.
Yep.
Nolan Gordon and Nathan Gordon.
Here the Aggies come up with a 3rd and short. Receivers all over the field. Gordon in the slot. Quarterback keep. 1st down and more. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Great run by Connor Twyman.
Man, and that quarterback power, they're abusing it, and for good reason. When you're getting runs like that, you got to keep going to it. Keon Simpson with the tackle, but a fantastic run by Twyman.
Earlings Flores 1st down for the Aggies in the red zone at the 19. They give it to Thomas.
It's about 3 or 4 yards.
That big 40 in there reaching to grab a handful.
62 was his blocker, Chris West. Nolan Gordon jogging off the field. Nope, just getting the play from the coach.
C.J. Franklin at quarterback now. Franklin gets the play from the sideline. High snap. Handoff. Bulling his way. Fumbled the football, did he not?
I mean, good night. He sent a man flying.
He did.
He's a good
10-yard
runner.
line.
Rance Matchin, the junior. Great run by him.
Like Matchin's been playing forever for Sylacauga. To 10-yard line, it'll be 3rd down and a yard. So again, Sylacauga moving the ball very, very well. We got Twyman back in at quarterback. High snap, Twyman pulls it down, dances around, he's on the corner. He's got the 1st down at about the 7-yard line, goes Connor Twyman.
Number 2, that's Brandon Dixon for Beauregard on the tackle.
Twyman checks out, and Franklin checks back in. So 1st and goal, Aggies from the 7. Matchin lines up behind Franklin. Matchin's got it, and he's cut down in the backfield.
That's a great ankle tackle by Brandon Dixon. He's been showing out tonight on defense, and what would have been a touchdown is now maybe even a loss of 1.
So 2nd down and goal for Sylacauga from the 8. Same set in the backfield. Four-man Hornet defensive front. Looking to throw. Fade pattern, too tall for the intended receiver in the end zone.
Man, went right through his hands. Q Swain.
Swain has made some catches, but he couldn't get that one. He's shaking up a little bit as he comes back to the line of scrimmage. Swain's a big guy, 6'4", 180. But just could not pull that one in. It's a little bit too tall. So 3rd and goal. Connor Twyman back in. He gives a little bit more threat of the run or pass. He's going to keep it. Looking for running room and didn't get much to the 6, so that'll bring up 4th down.
And Sylacauga looking like they're going to have to settle for a field goal. As you see, Ethan Pruitt, strong leg junior, coming out there to put the Aggies on top 17-16 if he can get this one through the uprights.
Q Swain is limping off the field. He got hit in the back.
And landed on his back.
Yeah, and he had to be helped off the field. So field goal attempt here. Be a 23-yard attempt. Good snap, place down, kick up, and the kick is good. So Sylacauga takes a 17-16 lead. Zach, what you want to do is you get points on the board. You don't leave points on the field, you get the points.
Definitely, you don't want to share the scoreboard any more than it already has been. And Sylacauga, you know, driving down the field, getting a good field goal to put them up by 1.
17-16, the Aggies on top. Back with more from Legion Stadium after this.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
So Sylacauga with a 17-16 lead as we continue with action from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. And the Aggies will kick off. So 3 possessions and 3 scores for the Aggies.
Yeah, really good job by the Aggies so far.
Pruitt kicks it away. Fair catch call for it at the 30-yard line. Sylacauga 17, Beauregard 16, 6:51 to go in the 3rd quarter. Or in the 2nd quarter, I should say. So let's see if Sylacauga can slow this Beauregard offense down.
Sylacauga showing an impressive fight. Beauregard coming in this game as a favorite, but Sylacauga not giving this game away easily.
Beauregard with their freshman quarterback Cub Jones in there, 5'10", 161-pounder. To the 30-yard line goes the ball carrier.
Caden Matchin on the tackle.
Jake Doolittle on the carry.
They're spotted right at the 30-yard line.
Doolittle has replaced Grady. I'm Sylacauga. I'm glad to hear that. Doolittle, though, he's not small either. He's 175 pounds. 2nd down. Doolittle's got it again. There's a hole. Across the 35 to the 37-yard line. He's close to a 1st down.
Number 8, Caleb Story on the tackle.
So 3rd and short for the Hornets. And And Z.J. Grady checks back in. If I'm the Aggies, I'm circling him. He's done a lot of damage tonight. They go to him. He's got the first down and more across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
That's, again, Caleb Story on the tackle.
You know, Zach, when you got somebody the size of Grady who just pounds it between the tackles, you just keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, and similar story with Kamori Harris as well as Sylacauga. Looking like they jump off sides, but the ref's not calling it.
Sylacauga showing a four-man front with two linebackers walking up. And whistles blow. Sylacauga calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back to Legion Stadium in just a minute. Sylacauga leading 17-16.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations, Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices, shop local, and save with 0% financing, 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver, no charge. Lower prices, better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan, right here in Sylacauga.
After the timeout, Sylacauga trying to slow down this Beauregard offense. The Hornets have it at their 43-yard line. First down and 10. (17-16) Aggies. Little pitch goes to Holloway. Holloway's tripped up in the backfield, gets away, and breaks several tackles all the way to near midfield. Great run by Holloway.
Man, number 40, he almost had him. Blake Lodgins almost had him in the backfield, and he was waiting for some people to go there and help him, but you know, the running back, Holloway, just too swifty and got away from him.
So a first down and 10 from midfield. A little delay handoff, and running through there is Jaden Doolittle. They'll move the chains for a Beauregard first down.
Caleb Story on the tackle.
Both teams up and down the field tonight. Jones with Doolittle back there with him. Jones has run this thing like a pro. He's a freshman. He's looking to throw it. Steps in the pocket, sack at midfield.
That's number 91, DeJuan White. Great sack by the junior.
So loss of 5, maybe more than that, about 7 yards. So you're running the ball real well, you're Beauregard, and then you try to pass it, and Sylacauga makes you pay. So second down, 3:20 in the half. Sylacauga 17, Beauregard 16.
Coming
Looking
with
to
the
throw,
blitz.
sacked
Oh my
again,
goodness.
fumbled the football. Sylacauga's got it.
That's Blake Lodgins, a great play by Lodgins. And it's going to be Aggies football. Man, that was a great play. Just came in there on the blitz. I saw it immediately. Great job to knock the ball away from the quarterback.
Penalty flag is down. It's hold against Beauregard. Sylacauga declines a penalty The Aggies have it in great position at the Beauregard 44-yard line, leading 17-16.
And if the Aggies keep this up, you know, they've scored on every single drive. They keep scoring on every drive, they'll win this football game.
Absolutely. Hey, again, congratulations to Allison Terrell. She was crowned Miss Homecoming. Homecoming 2023. So the Aggies with excellent field position at the Beauregard 44-yard line. Senior quarterback Connor Twyman. Twyman keeps it, and he is knocked down for no gain.
Number 25 on that, KJ Goodman.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the half. We'll have halftime performances by Sylacauga Aggie High School Marching Band, the award-winning Aggie Marching Band. 2nd and 10. Make it 2nd and 11. Twyman looks to throw. Down the middle. He's had great success there. This time it's intercepted.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. It's intercepted.
And that might be pass interference on Beauregard.
That's Simpson on interception, but let's check the penalty. The receiver had a step on the defender.
Yes, exactly.
It is against Beauregard.
I knew it right when I saw it because I saw the safety kind of pulling him down while he was trying to catch the ball, and it knocked out of his hands. Good interception, but still, I mean, that's a bad setback for Beauregard.
Sylacauga's had a lot of success throwing down the middle of the field. And Connor Twyman has a strong arm,
yeah,
and
you know,
he gets it in a good location.
Yeah, that was a really good throw. He gets in a good location pretty much every single time.
So 1st down at the 30. Matching splits out. Floating it in the end zone, wide open for the touchdown. My goodness, he's out to practice early. That's Bryce Oden.
Sylacauga they have come to play. Man, great touchdown by the Aggies.
What is that, 3 by Twyman?
I'm pretty sure he was about, 10 yards ahead of the DB. Either the DB came down to play the flats or Odin just burning.
Twyman just floated it out there. And wide open was Bryce Oden, the senior. The extra point is up and good, so Sylacauga increases their lead over Beauregard. Sylacauga 24 and Beauregard 16. 2:12 to go in the first half. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations: Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices. Shop local and save with 0% financing. 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver. No charge. Lower prices. Better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Right here in Sylacauga.
Sylacauga with a 24-16 lead, and Connor Twyman has thrown for 2 and run for 1, so it's not a bad first half by the young man.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic game so far, and keep it up. The Aggies will have their first win in 2 years.
High school football brought to you by Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. We appreciate Cindy partnering with us to bring you high school football tonight.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations.
At the 25, running laterally is Holloway, and Holloway is taken down.
Number 14 is fired up. That's Corbin Patterson.
44 flexing as well. That's Caden Matchin.
Sylacauga's got to be fired up after, this might be, is this like the biggest lead they've had in the season? It might be because.
No doubt. So first down Beauregard, trailing 24-16, a minute 52 to go, and Beauregard is going to try to move the football down the field, I'm sure. They kind of went away from their running attack with Grady, and that's kind of hurt them a little bit. A little swing pass to Holloway, and Holloway swarmed under. Great defense by the Aggies.
It's number 91, DeJuan White.
Loss of 2. Don't forget, we got the bands at halftime. Be the first time Sylacauga's led at halftime, I'm sure, this season, if they can hold on another minute or so. Jones rolling to look, to throw. Reverses his field, penalty flag is down. Throws is caught, but that may be a holding call against Beauregard.
Might be a holding call, but that's a great catch by the receiver. I believe that's number 18, Javon Holman.
I think that's going to come back, though. Yeah. If you're going to hold, don't hold right in front of the referee. And that'll back it up. Sylacauga's got to be sky high, leading 24-16 against a team that's no slouch. They're 3-2, 2-1 in region play. Sylacauga's hungry for that first win of the season.
And Sylacauga's record 0-6 overall and 0-2 in region play.
Jones looks to throw. He's pressured, throws, caught. The big fullback breaks a tackle. He's down the sideline, and he crosses the 32-yard line. A nice run after the catch by Aaron Standridge. 246 pounds, Aaron Standridge.
That's fun to watch. Corbin Patterson going over there and going at the ankles. I wouldn't want to go one-on-one with him either.
Timeout. While we've got a timeout, let me mention a couple of our sponsors. State Farm agent Albia Steers. He is my insurance agent for homeowners and automobile insurance, boat and motorcycle insurance. Is State Farm agent Albia Steers out on the Talladega Highway, and he's a strong supporter of the student athletes. And, I'm glad to have Albia in my corner when it comes to insurance. State Farm agent Albia Steers. Also, we mentioned Cindy Pennington a little earlier. You know, the tax cards have gone out for property tax. I got mine yesterday, I think it was. So you'll be getting yours as well. And busy time of the year for the Revenue Office. And Cindy and her staff do a wonderful job. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadera Wood. They're such good people here in Sylacauga. Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremation. It is Community Funeral Home. First down for Beauregard at the 31, make it 3rd and 7 after that penalty, so it's 3rd and 7 now. Rolling to throw, being pressed and throws, is caught but short of the first down at about the 34-yard line. So good pressure, Zach, by Sylacauga's defensive front.
Yeah, definitely holding them here. If they score on their next drive going into half, you know, it could be wraps, and that would be great for Sylacauga to get their first win.
Jordan Campbell was putting pressure on the quarterback. Sylacauga calls a timeout with 35 seconds to go. And Sylacauga with a strong first half. Connor Twyman has thrown for a couple of touchdowns and run for another. He's a senior, 185 pounds, but Sylacauga playing with a heavy heart with one of their teammates who went down earlier in the game, Jaden Smith, who was carted off with an apparent leg injury, and we don't have any report on him from Coosa Valley Medical Center, but we'll try to update that for you as we go along in the broadcast tonight. But Sylacauga, this is the best first half they played this season. They put together some good drives, and they played some teams that have been very, very difficult, and they're playing like they played some of those teams too. They're getting a lot better, a lot stronger. Beauregard will punt here with 34 seconds to go. Sylacauga called that timeout. They want the ball back and get another opportunity. We'll take a Beauregard bounce and stop at about the 28-yard line, 23-yard line it is. So Sylacauga with 20 seconds to go. Zach, what do? You actually 17 seconds to go. What do? You just sit on it or try to throw it down the field?
If I'm Sylacauga, I'm airing it out. I mean, it's worked all game, and going into halftime with a 31-16 lead, you got to feel comfortable if you get this touchdown. Now, there's two things they can do. They can either knee it and wait to go into the second half and trust their defense to open it up, or they can air it out. And I would air it out and try to get to another score before halftime.
Well, let's see what Coach Smelly has called.
So looking like they just might do that. Two twins out at left and right.
Twyman.
And they're going to do that.
Flips it out of the backfield to Swain, and
he is
pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 11 seconds to go.
I don't know why they still got the clock running, but there's supposed to be 12 seconds. That's when his foot touched out of bounds.
We may have to reset the clock. Showing 7 seconds now. Get one more play, obviously.
And
see if they try to go down the field with it.
It's either that or they're running it out.
Matching lines up behind Twyman. They set the clock back at 10 now. Oh, we're set to go now. I thought we were set to go.
Reset the clock back to 10 seconds.
Takes them a while to get it done. Now the coach for Beauregard said, hey, what's going on here? I want to talk to you. Beauregard calls the timeout. And Coach Justin Jones says, hey, tell me what's going on here. Sylacauga with 10 seconds to go in the half, leading 24-16. It is homecoming. Congratulations to Allison Terrell, who was selected as Miss Homecoming 2023. And just a beautiful court of young ladies, homecoming court. And nice presentation in the pregame. And so congratulations to Allison Terrell, Miss Homecoming 2023 for Sylacauga High School. The timeout called by Beauregard with 10 seconds to go before halftime. High school football action brought to you tonight in part by Omnia. Omnia, one of our great quarries here in Sylacauga, and always a proud sponsor of student athletes, as is Coosa Valley Medical Center, who will present our halftime show tonight. So this will probably be the final play of the half if they choose to run it. Here's Twyman. Three-man front. Twyman's going to kneel on it and go to halftime. As Sylacauga with a strong first half, and they'll go to the dressing room with a 24-16 lead over Beauregard, and you hear the Aggie faithful, they're fired up.
And they have a good reason to be. Going into half, 24-16, you got to feel good.
Got our halftime show coming up from Legion Stadium. Don't go away. High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television.
John Hagman, Mazavian Dickerson, Alex Wachowski, and Henry Bedlow. Our major instructors, Taylor Bellich. The major sponsors, Captain Wiggins. And our color guard instructor is Isabel Rodriguez. The band's drum major is Matt Martin. The assistant drum major is Will McConnell. Our major captain and feature trailer is Catherine Wiggins. The color guard captain is Kyle Wilson. The co-captains are Zoe Again and Helen Coxwell. The percussion captain is Matty Stewart. Our band captain for this evening is Delaney Hawkins. This evening we will perform a portion of our competition show entitled Crossing Frontiers. We open with a prologue based upon the Broadway hit A New World. Movement 1 includes Rule Britannia, Yankee Doodle, and Simple Gifts, featuring soloist Anna Boyles and Wyatt Turner. Movement 2 continues with a medley of California Here We Come. I've been working on the railroad, and home on the range. We will conclude our performance this evening with a Beauregard High School folk song. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Beauregard High School Hornet Marching Band.
They have desired to seek new lands and new adventures since the beginning of modern times. To the west. Again, men, women, and children gathered their belongings and set out to experience a new frontier.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now entering the field on behalf of Sylacauga City School Superintendent Dr. Michelle Eller, Principals Mr. Gary Rivers and Mr. Benny Lewis and Miss Rhonda Pearson, we present the 2023 Sylacauga High School Marching Aggie Band. This year we are proud to announce our halftime sponsor, AMIA. The AMIA 2023 field show is titled Emotions.
Christian Anderson said, "Where words fail, and powerful role in helping us express our emotions. We invite you now to sit back, relax, and chill as we present the show of emotions.
Drum Major Colin Bowen is the SHS band ready. We now take the field for a halftime performance.
onto something that makes us different from anything else in this world. In the end, it is not only our happiness, but our hope that will push us all forward to a better tomorrow, starting today.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night, it's cornhole tournament. Thursday night, biker night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Great job by both bands tonight, and Sylacauga High School Aggie Marching Band. And it is homecoming 2023 for Sylacauga High School, and the Aggies on top so far, 24-16. And Zach, it was a good first half for quarterback Connor Twyman.
It was 1 rushing touchdown and 2 throwing. I mean, you can't get much better than that. He's been pretty much flawless.
Of course, for Beauregard, they're still in this one, a touchdown down. But let's see, the Aggies will kick off to begin the third quarter with the 24-16 lead. And Connor Twyman threw the football, Zach, very well in the first half.
He did. Well, you know, at the same time, give credit to the receivers being wide open in the 2 touchdown passes, and you know, just getting open. And you know, Beauregard must not have thought that they were a pass-dominant team, but they've shown different tonight.
Bryce Oden, one of those receivers who caught a touchdown pass for Sylacauga in the second quarter. The Aggies got out on top early. The opening drive, they put points on the board, a mix of run and pass, and lead it 24-16 as we go to work in the third quarter with Sylacauga kicking off. So we'll see what Sylacauga's defense played well, especially in the second quarter. They had several sacks in the second quarter to slow down this Beauregard offense.
They're going to try to do that on this defensive drive as well.
Pruitt will kick off. Junior Ethan Pruitt. And we're underway in the third quarter. Short kick, fair catch call for 31-yard line. As Corday Stinson with the fair catch call for 31. So Sylacauga will go on defense, leading by a score 24-16. Sylacauga's got a great band too. They did a wonderful job at halftime.
They did. You know, the band and just the people with them twirly batons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
All right, here's Beauregard, 1st and 10. Right where they left off with Z.J. Grady, 6 foot, 204-pound running back, and he hammers away for a first down.
Gets to about the 42-yard line. Good run by Grady. And he's been doing that all night long. It's just the Beauregard defense can't seem to stop the passing game for Sylacauga.
Beauregard with the first down and 10 at their 41-yard line. Low snap, looking to throw. He's going to home run ball, jump ball, and is intercepted.
Oh my goodness.
Great interception by Corbin Patterson.
Man, they'll be talking about that the next day at school. They'll be talking about that Monday. That was an amazing pick.
A jump ball, and Patterson, the sophomore, went up and got it. He had inside position on the receiver, and not a really good thrown ball by Cub Jones, and so the Aggies with a turnover.
And, you know, in jump balls, you know, it's better to be behind the person who's guarding you, but in this case, you know, Patterson didn't care where he was. He was going to pick that ball.
They move it to the 31-yard line. It'll be first down for Sylacauga, leading 24-16. I don't know what the officials are talking about now, but we've had a few conversations tonight. this refereeing crew. I don't know, what are you doing? Now then, let's go. First down and 10. Connor Twyman, the quarterback. Twyman keeps it himself, off left end. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, and gets a couple of 3 yards out to about the 28.
You know, we've seen the quarterback draw about 10 times this game, and some plays it's worked out, but some plays like this, you know, some plays like this you just get 2 or 3 yards, and that was a good job to stop them there, only getting about a yard or 2.
Piner on the tackle for Beauregard. So second down and 8. Four-man front. Throw it. Caught by Q Swain, and Swain's up at the 38-yard line.
Number 2 with the catch, number 2 with the tackle. Q Swain with the catch, and Brandon Bam Dixon on the tackle.
Flores first down.
And Brandon Dixon really carrying the defense for Beauregard now. He has like about 8 tackles. He's doing tremendous on the defensive side.
Cottingham checks in the game. Sylacauga with the lead, 24-16. Twyman with Matchin in the backfield with him. At the 39. Matchin's got it. He bangs his way to about the 45.
Good run from Matchin and a good tackle by number 46, Nick Lundy. And a huge, both teams have very spread out rosters and a lot of players on their roster. 97 numbers for the Beauregard and 99 numbers for Sylacauga Aggies.
Second down and 3. They go to Twyman. Twyman breaks a tackle.
Good play call.
Twyman's inside the 40, inside the 30, and out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Connor Twyman with another Aggie first down at the 26-yard line.
And that was a great play call on 2nd and 4. The read option just fooled the Beauregard defense and gets them down inside Beauregard territory.
So the Aggies move the chains again. That's all after an interception by the Aggies. Here's Matchin inside the 25.
Trying to push the pile forward.
Yep, to about the 23.
Matchin having himself a nice little game too.
Sylacauga with 9 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter with a 24-16 lead over the Hornets of Beauregard High School. Sylacauga looking for that first win of the season. Back to Matchin. Matchin got the first down inside the 20, inside the 15, falls to the 13-yard line. First and 10 Aggies.
And number 2, Brandon Dixon, and number 5, J.J. Jones on the tackle. And for Matchin, it looked like he could have bounced it to the outside and might have got in the corner of the end zone, but regardless, still a good run for him.
Offensive line for Sylacauga really blocking well.
Yeah, they definitely are. And on that O-line are Michael Funderburg, Nathan Gordon, Miles McCullough, Chris West, a bunch of good guys.
Swinging out of the backfield. In trouble and taken down for a loss.
And Brandon Dixon with another tackle. That makes it about 10 tackles for him. And he's one of the reasons that Sylacauga isn't up by 30 points.
Jamari Thomas with the reception. He's 5'6", 140 pounds. Loss of about 4. So Sylacauga trying to get in the end zone again. In the red zone. That kicked one field goal in the first half, and looked like, yeah, they did. They jumped offside. There's Matthew Parker jumping offside. So that'll mark it off 5 yards. And that spots it at the 11-yard line. It was that just a mental mistake by Beauregard. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Looking like they're going to run the
See,
same
Twyman
play.
keeps it himself. He's going to swing out of the backfield. They're going to throw the
Same
double pass.
play. Touchdown.
Wow.
Man, great play. That's Q Swain. And Sylacauga putting up a heck of a fight this game, and that'll make the lead 30-16.
So Sylacauga is feeling it tonight.
And Beauregard coming into this game as the favorites, you know, seeing that Sylacauga was 0-6, and Sylacauga looking like they're going to hand Beauregard a loss tonight. Can't count them out, though. They're a strong football team. But
7:15 to go, 30-16. The point after from Pruitt. Place down, kick up, and the kick is up and good. So with 7:15 to go in the third quarter, and Zach, that interception by Sylacauga, their defense stood up, and the offense does the rest. They lead it 31-16 back to Legion Stadium after this. Hope you're enjoying high school football, the game of the week here on WOIL TV 47. It's all brought to you by Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Also by Mr. Rick Morris, and by Bandits on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga, and Earlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, Alabama. High school football on WOIL TV 47. Continue to enjoy the action. Well, after another Aggie touchdown, the Aggies increase their lead over Beauregard. A score from over in Isabella. B.B. Comer leading Isabella 35-7. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter there. So B.B. Comer looking to remain unbeaten in a big region matchup with Isabella. Sylacauga kicking off. And again, this not fair caught this time. They're going to run it along the sideline. And that is Holman, and Holman with penalty flags flying everywhere.
Good return by Holman, getting him to about the 38-yard line.
Probably a block in the back. Usually what you see on a run back.
And I think I saw it too. Saw, believe it was number 31, Jacaden Marbury, getting pushed down in the back.
So it is against Beauregard. So that'll mark it off 10 yards. And it'll go back to the 30-yard line. So Beauregard trailing 31-16. The Aggies flexing their muscles tonight, throwing the football. And pretty good balance. They're running the ball well also. Most impressive game of the season so far for the Aggies. Pass caught, but Sylacauga there. Short gain of about 5 yards.
Good job by number 14, Corbin Patterson, to hold him there until reinforcements came to help bring him down.
Cade Matchin helping out on the tackle for the Aggies. Pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. Holman in the backfield. Holman's got the football, and he's got the 41-yard line. That should be enough for a first down.
It's number 3 on the tackle, Kari Cottingham.
That's Doolittle on the carry, excuse me. Sylacauga bringing substitutions in. (31-16) Aggies. Good tackle.
Man, that's a great tackle. That's number 40, Blake Lodgins. Good job on the blitz. We saw him do that earlier, and if the quarterback would have kept that ball, it could have been worse. Blake Lodgins is just really good at coming off the edge.
He zeroed in on Doolittle. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. 5:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sylacauga 31, Beauregard 16. Throwing in a flat, that's trouble. The defender fell down and running it all the way to the 35-yard line. Sylacauga's defender fell down on the coverage. And that
holding his wrist.
Yeah.
It's Corbin Patterson, and he's falling down on the ground. He's hurt.
Javon Holman on the reception. And Sylacauga with an injured player. Already had one. Jaden Smith hurt. And now then the Aggies with another injured player. And Sylacauga players come to the sideline. We'll take a quick timeout and come back to Legion Stadium in just a minute.
You deserve a bonus. Get a new 55-inch 4K TV. Now at Sarah Nissan. 3 locations. Buy or lease any new Sarah Nissan and get a new 55-inch 4K TV, no charge. Event pricing on every new Nissan. 0% financing for 60 months and make 0 payments till next year. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. So come get your bonus at Sarah Nissan in Birmingham and Sylacauga. Plus, Tony Sarah Nissan in Coleman.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Shop with confidence at King's Mattress Gallery. Newly stocked signature sectionals and recliners for any size room. Mega Motion and signature lift chairs. Sealy Hybrid Duo Chill mattresses for a cool night's sleep. Temper Ergo smart bases that respond to snoring automatically. Visit King's Mattress Gallery today.
Family owned and operated since 1994.
Proudly serving in Sylacauga and surrounding areas.
Corbin Patterson, the injured Aggie player, helped to the sideline with a wrist injury. So at the 34-yard line, Beauregard will have it 1st down and 10. Trailing 31-16, but Sylacauga's got to call a timeout, and boy, defensive coordinator's not happy. They had 12 players on the field. And they looked like they had 12 anyway. I know one thing, they're not happy.
Crowd chanting, smelly.
Yeah. So Sylacauga with the lead, but Beauregard threatening here at the 34-yard line.
Coach is firing them up.
Yep. Here comes the paramedics. Check on the injured Aggie player. A little late, but they're getting there. 1st down and 10 from the 34. Throwing, batted it up in the air and tipped away. Good job defensively. That's Connor Twyman.
Who's also having him a good game. And oh my goodness, Another injury. That's Twyman again, and that's not good for Sylacauga.
Hopefully it's just a cramp. We'll see. Sylacauga.
Looks like he's getting help up, so he'll be fine.
Leading 31-16. At the 34-yard line, we've been there a long time. Second down and 10.
Number 13, Anaji Russell coming into the game. And also Lataris Fluker.
There's the big man right there, but Sylacauga is ready for him.
He sure is. Just now coming into the game, Russell with a great tackle.
Grady on the carry. He had nowhere to go there. So Sylacauga standing up defensively, third down. 3rd and 10, they got to get to the 25 for the first down. Cub Jones, the freshman quarterback. Swinging out of the backfield. Cannot get the block. Sylacauga, a lot of Aggie players around that play.
Jakari Cottingham there on the initial contact tackle.
So 4th down, and you know they're going to go for it here at the 31-yard line. You got to get inside the 25 for the first down. And the Aggie crowd is excited right now.
And this would be a big momentum shifter. The Aggies can stop them right here.
Rolling to throw. Throws on the run, incomplete.
Gets strapped up by Jakari Cottingham, and the Aggies are fired up.
Aggies take over on downs. Good job defensively for the Aggies. So they'll take over at the 31-yard line, leading 31-16 with 3:29 to go in the third quarter. Remember, Sylacauga hasn't won a football game since way back October 22nd, 2021.
It looks like that's about to change.
It sure looks that way. 18-game losing streak. Sylacauga looking to break it tonight. Homecoming.
And you see that how the team is playing tonight, and you wonder why they have an 18-game losing streak.
Franklin is the quarterback, and he hands it away to Rance Matchin. Matchin got 2 yards.
Number 15, the linebacker, Caleb Piner, on the tackle. He's a junior, 5'10", 186 pounds.
Sylacauga has played a rugged schedule. They played like some Moody and Leeds. And those are top-notch teams.
Sylacauga in this game looking like a top-notch team, beating a team that's better than them, record-wise at least.
Second down and long.
Man in motion.
Quarterback keep. And trying to get outside and can't do it.
Yeah, it's hard to get outside of Brandon Dixon, who has like 13 tackles at this point. I mean, defensive player of the game would go to him if it was up to me.
C.J. Franklin, the Aggie quarterback, getting up a little slowly. At the 32-yard line. They'll bring Connor Twyman back in the game. 2:12 the clock moving along in the third quarter. Possession down for the Aggies. 3rd and 9. Twyman looks at a 4-man front. Twyman with a little pitch to Swain. Swain has nowhere to go.
Number 9 and 25 on the tackle. KJ Goodman, number 25, and TJ Barker, number 9.
Sylacauga will punt. I don't know, this may be the first punt of the night, or maybe the second punt for Sylacauga.
I believe it's the first.
Ethan Pruitt
And Beauregard really needs to score here.
They're looking at coming after the punter, and he just gets it away. Fair catch call for and fumble.
He drops it.
Falls back on it at the 28-yard line.
Lucky to fall on it there for Beauregard, and because if they didn't, because now it looks like they have a little bit of light. Sylacauga's left the door open just a little bit.
First down and 10 Beauregard at the 29-yard line, trailing 31-16. Sylacauga defensively has tightened up after giving a couple of touchdowns up in the first quarter. Now, referee steps in to stop play. They're going to move it a half a yard. Now, yeah, we got it going. 29-yard line. Nothing like high school football. Cross the 35, penalty flag down. That may be holding.
Tackled down by number 40, Blake Lodgins. Seen him make a lot of plays on the ball tonight.
It is holding against Beauregard.
And penalties have really killed Beauregard this game. You know, you got a pick that would have stopped Sylacauga from getting this extra touchdown. And, you know, you got to wonder if they didn't get that pass interference call, what the score would be right now.
Yeah. Sylacauga looking to get their first win of the year. And what better night to get it homecoming. "70 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rolling to throw, looking on the run, throwing, and it is caught up at the 28-yard line.
That's a really good catch. Above his head, Jaden Holloway goes up and makes the catch and gets his feet in.
Sylacauga, pretty decent coverage.
But a very decent catch. The number 38 coming out of the game, Kenton Threat. And coming into the game is Jakari Cottingham.
Second down and 12.
Cottingham, remember, had the touchdown in the first quarter.
Jones hands to the running back, and he's tackled in the open field at about the 34-yard line. Ball carrier is Doolittle.
Caleb Story with a very good tackle.
So third down now and about 6. Possession down for the Hornets. They go right back inside. He's short of the first down, up to about the 37-yard line. So that'll bring up fourth down. And you know they've got to go for it here as the third quarter comes to a close. As we head to the fourth quarter, Sylacauga with a 31-16 lead over the Beauregard Hornets, trying to get their first win of the season. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Aggie fans. Aggie fans.
Amia Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amia has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amia takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amia Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Aggies fired up after taking a good lead coming into the fourth quarter. And for good reason to be hyped up. Homecoming night and possibly getting your first win of the season, you know, it's got to feel good.
Had tasted this a long time. The Aggies, the fans, and cheerleaders, nice crowd on hand, homecoming night for the Aggies. At the lowering of the colors, as traditionally done. Sylacauga trying to close the deal tonight, leading 31-16. The Beauregard Hornets. Beauregard will go for it here on 4th down and 2.
This could be game-deciding play.
We got the big 33, Aaron Standridge. We've seen him in there quarterback before. Pick up the first down. He's back there again. Sylacauga loading up. Keeps it. He's got the first down and more in the secondary. 40, 30, cut down at the 25-yard line. That's a big load there, 6'1", 246 pounds.
And Sylacauga leaving the door cracked a little bit for Beauregard, and on that 4th down, what could have been the game-sealing play turned into a really good one for Beauregard, and they're still in it.
25-yard line. Early Force first down for the Hornets. I think 33 could run that far. He did. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for Cub Jones. Whistle slow. Flags are down. It's obviously going to get Beauregard.
Like I said before, penalties have really killed him.
5-yard mark.
Illegal procedure against the Hoots.
So it'll be a 1st down and 15 now from the 30. Beauregard's got to score here. Big hole all the way to the 17-yard line. Z.J. Grandy.
Tackled down by number 11. Sylacauga fans clearly excited.
This Grady kid, he's a good football player. 204 pounds.
He is not bad at the sport.
He's got it again. He's got the first down, pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Beauregard.
Kari Cunningham there to make sure he stays out of bounds.
Sylacauga trying to dig in here in the red zone, leading 31-16, 10:30 to go in the ball game. Doolittle in there now. Doolittle's got it, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and gets a yard, but a great defensive job by Sylacauga.
That was a great tackle by Connor Twyman, who's really shown out on both offense and defense this game.
Caden Matchin in there too. Got a yard, 2nd and goal. They bring Grady back in at running back. Looking to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. In trouble. Drops the ball. And Sylacauga's got it.
And if that flag is not on Sylacauga, that will probably seal the game up.
K.D. Cannon with the fumble recovery.
Let's see with the flag.
Holding against Beauregard.
And that will more than likely seal this game.
9:40 to go. Yet another turnover by Beauregard, and Sylacauga with a great job defensively.
K.D. Cannon, great job by him to fall on that football. Once he saw it on the ground, he knew it was up for grabs, and he just might have sealed this game up for Sylacauga.
First down and 10 for the Aggies from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback keeps. And face mask right there, too. That'll cost you 15 yards.
That was number 17, Cam James. There on the tackle.
I'll tell you, that one wasn't hard to see at all. That'll go across the 45-yard line. So that'll be a Sylacauga first down, face mask. At the 46, first and 10, Aggies. On the march again, leading 31-16. Connor Twyman, the senior, has done a great job tonight. He keeps it. He's got running room. All the way to the 41-yard line goes Connor Twyman. That'll be an Aggie first down. Erlings Florist first down.
Isaiah Tolbert and Kanye Billingsley on the tackle. But another great run by Twyman, having himself a performance that he'll never forget.
You know, Zach, Sylacauga's feeling their oats now, aren't they?
They definitely are.
First down, Aggies from the 41. Letting that play clock run on down. 8:40 to go in the game. Twyman keeps it again. Twyman stumbles to the 40-yard line. Pick up 2. But the all-important clock continues to move along.
Beauregard still with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Sylacauga with 2.
Rance matching in the backfield. Twyman keeps it off left end. Twyman cuts it in 30, 25, 22-yard line. Goes Connor Twyman for another Aggie first down.
Number 5, J.J. Jones on the tackle, but a fantastic run by Connor Twyman. And
wasn't a bad play fake, was it?
It was not. The play fakes for Sylacauga, you know, passing it to one dude and he passes it to another. Read options. It's just been fantastic play calling for Sylacauga.
So Connor Twyman has the Aggies in good shape at the 21-yard line. 7:30, the clock moving. Matching, big hole. Matching, stumbling inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. First and goal, Aggies. Zach, you could have run through that hole.
I could have, we give credit to Matchin and Twyman, but you got to give credit to the O-line for, you know, creating space. They're parting the Red Sea. I mean, the line is fantastic.
Hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked down. Is Matchin.
There they kind of opened up a hole for the linebackers too. Nolan Gordon going onto the field.
Everything working in the Aggies' favor right now, including the clock down to 6:45 and moving. 31-16 Aggies looking for the first win in a long time. Twyman keeps it. Twyman steps into the end zone for another Aggie touchdown.
And that will likely seal this game up. That was, man, a historic performance that Connor Twyman nor any Aggie will ever forget.
37-16, Sylacauga pulling away from Beauregard. Point after, place down, kick up.
It's good.
Kick is good by Pruitt. 6:27 to go. Aggies 38, Beauregard 16 back after this.
Sylacauga, we are your hometown dealer. 3 locations, Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan. Avoid big city prices, shop local, and save with 0% financing. 0%. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty, no charge. We even offer mobile service, or we can pick up and deliver. No charge, lower prices, better service. We are your hometown dealer. Sarah Honda, Tony Sarah Ford, and Sarah Nissan, right here in Sylacauga.
High school football here on TV 47, brought to you by Sarah Automotive on Highway 280 in Sylacauga, and by your #1 employer in the city of Sylacauga, Coosa Valley Medical Center. In Fayetteville, it is Lori Darling's Restaurant, and by the B.B. Calmer Alumni Association. National anthem presented by Sylacauga Glass. Enjoy high school football here on TV 47, WOIL Television. Sylacauga with a commanding lead over Beauregard on homecoming night 2023. Sylacauga with a big lead and almost insurmountable for Beauregard to try to come back. Short kick going to be taken on the fly at the 30-yard line. Running laterally is Holman, and Holman's down the sideline. It's a foot race now. Holman outrunning everybody.
He's
Holman
got a
is going to
touchdown.
score.
Man,
oh my goodness.
that was okay. Now Beauregard, Javon Holman, that was a fantastic run back.
72 yards. I don't see any flags down.
Showing that they have no quit whatsoever.
So Beauregard, just like that, with Javon Holman running the kickoff back. And penalty flag is down now. .6:11 to go. 38-22 now. Sylacauga with the lead.
Now Beauregard, either they might go for an onside kick here, but I would assume they're just going to do a regular kickoff, and they get a touchdown, another stop, and another touchdown.
Sideline warning against Sylacauga. That's the first warning. What is that about?
I know if you're the coach for Sylacauga, you're up by 16 points, but still, you don't want to see that.
I think that was a sideline warning. I don't know if that's what it was or not. It looked like the officials ejecting somebody. When they get that notebook out, that's usually not good.
Not sure, but we don't have a lot of ejections in high school football.
Nope. Here's a point after. They went for the fake again.
They
got
did
the
it
two-point
again.
conversion. That's 3 of them. Sylacauga knows it's coming and still hasn't been able to stop it. So a 2-score lead now, and that makes a difference. 38-24.
And you don't count Beauregard out. You know, they get a stop right here, a touchdown, another stop, another touchdown. I know their chances are very slim of coming back, but there's still a chance.
Coach Chris Smelly making sure that we've got 11 players out there. His first year as head coach at Sylacauga, looking for that elusive first win of the season.
Head coach for Beauregard, Justin Jones, is in his third year coaching there. He's done a pretty good job with the program.
Homecoming night for Sylacauga. Wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see an onside kick here. I'm sure Sylacauga is going to be looking for that. They'll probably have the good hands people up.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to set it up for that, as you see most of the people on the right side of the field. Top of your screen.
Sylacauga's got 7 players up to the top of the screen, so expecting an onside kick. And anything goes with these onside kick. It's got to go 10 yards. That is Josh Lugo to kick. See how interesting this is going to be. Here we go. Sylacauga expecting the onside kick. Here it is.
Oh my goodness.
Swibbern is not going to go 10 yards at all. Sylacauga can pick that up and run it in. The Aggies will have it at the 45-yard line. That looked like you kicking an onside kick.
Thought I heard them blow the whistle before he kicked it. That's why he kind of hesitated.
May have.
I believe, well,
the officials are going to talk about it.
Beauregard coach is out on the field again.
He spent a lot of time out there.
He's had his pennies in a wad since the second quarter. And it looks like they're going.
Kick it again, right?
Yes. That's what I suspected. Because the whistles blew before he kicked the ball off.
Coach Smelly's not happy about it either. Taking him a long time to get it kicked. Now it's falling off the tee. There it is. Bounces up. Sylacauga falls right on it. Good job by the Aggies.
Good job by the Aggies, but also give credit to Beauregard. That was a great job to think of what they were going to do, and it would have worked out if you know, Sylacauga just didn't have the quickest hands.
Bryce Oden falls on it. A young man who scored a touchdown on a pass reception in the first half.
Another player who did that is number 3, Jakari Cottingham. He was open across the middle of the field, nobody around him.
So first down and 10 for Sylacauga with 6:05 to go, leading 38-24. Quarterback keeps, dives to the 41-yard line. Nice run by Connor Twyman.
No, they're gonna run the clock here. They get a couple first downs.
There's a lot of whistles blowing tonight, I know that. Sylacauga, clock running down, 5.5. Connor Twyman has had himself a whale of a ball game tonight. He'll take the snap and keeps it one more time. And falls to the 41. He's cramping up a little bit, and he's slow getting up. You see him stretching his leg.
Number 46, Nick Lundy on the tackle. Both sides get some new players in. Sylacauga. See Nathan Gordon in there at number 61.
3rd and 4 now. Twyman going to run that play clock all the way down. Takes a snap. And no gain on the play. That was Caleb Story on the carry, I think.
Number 25 for Beauregard. Slow getting up.
Yeah, that was Thomas on the carry.
KJ Goodman, who's number 25, is holding his left elbow.
So a timeout is called by Beauregard. We'll take one as well with 4:34 to go. Beauregard's going to get the football back, trailing 38-24 back to Legion Stadium after this.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
After the Beauregard timeout, 2 touchdowns away from tying this one as Sylacauga leads at 38-24. Fourth down, the Aggies will punt. Wouldn't be surprised if Beauregard didn't put some players up on the line and try to block this one. And Sylacauga now calls a timeout. So we'll keep it here. Let me mention a couple of sponsors, including Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods, Cadero Woods, been a long-time sponsor on TV 47 and our Daybreak show. We appreciate Charles and Cadero for being a part of high school football again this season. Also, Coosa Valley Medical Center, our largest employer in our city. Coosa Valley Medical Center, from surgery to the ER and to anywhere in between. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. State Farm agent Albia Steers. Albia out on the Talladega Highway, big supporter of the student athlete, and we appreciate him partnering with us to bring you high school football, as well as Bandits on West Fort Williams. Marble City Pharmacy, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Donahue Physical Therapy, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, and of course this is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Omnia as well. Fourth down. Good snap, coming after it, gets it out of there. Fair catch call for it at the 28-yard line.
Number 89, Aiden Johnson, coming in there for Beauregard.
So Sylacauga leading 38-24. Beauregard trying to get closer. Freshman quarterback Cub Jones keeps it himself. That's not Jones. That's going to be Trent Moulton, the senior quarterback who's in there now.
Number 97, it looks like, Chris Woods. And they're a little shaken up. He got the tackle. And number 9, Taurus Fluker at corner.
Second down as Moulton is in at quarterback now. Holloway breaking tackles. Holloway bucked out of bounds at the Aggie 40-yard line. Another first down.
Caleb Story there to push him out of bounds, but a good run by Kajaden Holloway.
First out of bounds, the number 8, Caleb Story.
So Sylacauga trying to slow Beauregard down from the Aggie 39-yard line. 3:50 to go in the game. Moulton keeps it himself, big hole. Moulton dives to the 28-yard line. That'll be another Beauregard first down.
Latarish Fluker and Caleb Story on the tackle.
Beauregard on the move. The clock is not their ally, however, with 3:40 and clock moving. Moulton keeps it again. Moulton running room inside the 25 to the 22-yard line.
Number 87 on the tackle. That's Brooks Turner. My friend Sam, who's the ball boy, that's his brother.
Sylacauga just wants to keep the clock running and keep him out of the end zone. Looking to throw it. Pressure. Little screen pass. Plenty of room. Headed to the end zone.
He's got a touchdown.
Inside the 5. Nope. Bumped out of bounds at the 2. And it looked like if Doolittle had turned it inside, he'd have scored.
Yeah, but that's a good play and a good hustle by Caleb Story and Jakari Cunningham to get to the ball and make sure he doesn't get a touchdown, but still a really good run.
First and goal is the 2-yard line. 2:57 to go. And here they bring that big 33 in, Aaron Standridge at quarterback. And he's going to keep it himself, and he rolls into the end zone untouched. So just like that, Beauregard, here they come.
Hang on a second. They get a quick stop right here, still having two timeouts. You know, if they don't go for the onside kick, it's not over.
You know they're going for 2 right here, don't you?
You got to suspect that. You got to suspect that.
Sylacauga knows it. They've got 11 guys jammed up in the middle. Beauregard short of a player. Let's see if Sylacauga can stop it this time. They go for the extra point. It's kicked up, and the kick is good. So, with 2:53 to go, Sylacauga.
Beauregard not out of it yet.
Leading 38-31 with 2:53 to go. And boy, we've got a stem winder here for you. Looked like Sylacauga had it well in control, but Beauregard did not give up.
And if you're Beauregard, keep trying. And if you're Sylacauga, keep trying. And, you know, never count out a team. Because Beauregard has shown that they are a contender.
They're going to try for that onside kick again. You know that.
Might try that quick release like they did last time.
Sylacauga was ready for it previously. Remember, it's got to go 10 yards. Sylacauga's got their safe hands people up there. Good gracious, this is too close for comfort. 38-31, 2:53 to go in regulation. Sylacauga led 38-16, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure. If I'm Beauregard, I might try an actual kickoff here because it doesn't look like they have anybody that deep.
It's the onside kick high. It's in the air.
Beauregard,
it's on the ground.
Beauregard has
Beauregard's
it.
Got it.
Oh my goodness. What a turn of events, and the Beauregard bench is going crazy. They still have a chance.
I don't know if that thing went 10 yards or not.
It went 10 yards.
No, I don't think so.
I believe I saw it go past the 50.
I don't think so. Nope. It's going to be Aggie football.
Oh, man. Now, I'm not trying to hold anything on the refs because they probably saw something that I didn't. But from my perspective, it looked like the ball went past the 50 about a yard, went off an Aggies player, then bounced back, and Beauregard fell on it. But
it's Aggie football at the Beauregard 48-yard line. Boy, they got a break on that one. So Beauregard with a couple of timeouts. Good gracious, what a close here. Connor Twyman has carried the Aggies tonight. Let's see if he can take them the rest of the way. First down. Matching. Running room. Bulling his way.
Oh, my goodness.
To the 35-yard line. Wow, what a run by Matching. And a penalty flag is against Sylacauga, however.
Now Beauregard gets a big break. Clock stops and they move him back.
2:40 to go. Holding penalty against Sylacauga.
While the onside kick didn't necessarily go Beauregard's way, they still have a chance here if they can get a stop and get a quick touchdown.
The Aggies trying to do something they hadn't done in 18 games. Get that W.
And Beauregard trying to extend their losing streak to 19. They're going to have to step it up on defense if they want to do that.
Sylacauga's led all the way. Or most of the way, anyway. Hard running by Rance Matchin. Not a whole lot to show for it, but he does get it up to the 44.
Beauregard defense trying to remain strong.
Under 2 minutes remaining. And Beauregard now, they stop the clock. Beauregard's coach is out on the field. He's been out there quite a bit tonight. I think they've called a timeout now, yeah. At the 40-yard line, 2:04 to go, with Sylacauga clinging to a 38-31 lead over the Beauregard Hornets. And boy, it's turned out to be a stem winder for homecoming for the Aggies.
It has, and what the Aggies come into this fourth quarter thinking it would be an easy win. After that, you know, you gotta keep your foot on the pedal. You can't stop for anything. It doesn't matter if you're up 30 or down 30. Keep trucking.
So the Aggies leading 38-31. Coach Chris Smelly looking at his play chart. So the Aggies to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 16 from the 45. Matching gets to the 49, and they will burn their last timeout.
ZJ Grady on that tackle. It was a nice one, too.
Sylacauga got an injured player.
It's number 62.
You know, if
Chris West.
If Beauregard hadn't been so quick, they might have got an injured player timeout for Sylacauga.
Oh, yeah, they probably should have waited for that and could have kept their timeout. That's kind of frustrating for them.
Chris West, the injured player for Sylacauga. Third down and 12. I think that's the final timeout for Beauregard. They should be able to get their hands back on the football, however.
And they're dangerous with the football.
This fourth quarter brought to you by Omnia, one of our local quarries here in Sylacauga. employs a lot of people. Omnia.
It's Chris West being helped off the field. Limping a little bit, but looks like he's going to be okay.
So 3rd down for Sylacauga. 3rd and 12. And if they get a first down, certainly that'll ice the game. But if they don't get a first down, they're going to melt some clock off anyway. The clock will run now. Maybe they didn't have to use their last time out. Here's that double pass again. And it's incomplete.
Doesn't work this time.
Beauregard was waiting on it.
They were, and that'll bring up 4th down, and the clock stops. So what we thought would be a 4th quarter shutout has turned out to be a minute 30-second nail biter.
90 seconds to go. Sylacauga will have to punt. Beauregard will send back Holloway. Holloway's got great speed. Sylacauga needs to get a good punt here. Let's see if Beauregard comes after it. And Sylacauga jumped. That'll cost him 5 yards. Bryce Oden jumped a little quick. Ethan Pruitt, the punter for Sylacauga. Now, if you're Beauregard, you still feel pretty good because you're going to get the football back with some change left and opportunity to move the football down the field, which they've done the last 2 series. Ten men up on the line of scrimmage. They back up high, bad snap. And oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Inside the 15-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for Beauregard.
Whoa.
Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Beauregard will have it at the Aggies 16-yard line with 1:20 to go.
It's mayhem. Oh my goodness.
A high snap. It got over the head of the punter who tried to track it down. Now the officials stop play again till they get the chain set.
And if you're Beauregard, the adrenaline is rushing through your veins.
You know, they brought in Trent Moulton, the senior quarterback, and he stabilized him a little bit. Moulton's going to keep it, and he's tackled at the 15-yard line. Penalty flag is down. Let's see what this one is.
Either way, that's good. It stops the clock for Beauregard.
Maybe holding again. I'm not sure. But what a turn of events. It's against Beauregard, I think. Yep. Another 10-yard penalty.
Man, the penalties are hurting them.
They got to go in the end zone for sure. 1:14 to go from the 26-yard line. Hands it to Holloway. Holloway's knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That'll stop the clock.
Connor Twyman having himself a monster game on offense and defense, and if you're Sylacauga, you really need to keep him in bounds.
Connor Twyman knocks him out of bounds.
And if you're
clock
Beauregard,
stops.
If you're Beauregard, you probably want to run more plays towards the sideline.
62 seconds to go in regulation. Moulton looks to throw. Got time. Going in the end zone. Is too long. Incomplete.
Oh,
Penalty flag.
Pass
oh
interference.
You could see it coming.
Oh my goodness. And you could see it. He pulled him down.
That's Fluker with the interference call.
And that is a killer penalty.
Let's see where they'll mark it. It was in the end zone. And they'll mark it at the 10-yard line.
Oh my goodness, I'm on the edge of my seat. This is the craziest game.
So Sylacauga, after seemingly having it in control, and a lot of bad things have happened. Here's Moulton, keeping. Moulton's got the corner. Moulton has tackled, a great tackle. Great tackle.
That's number 11, but you got to get it. You got to get back on the ball.
That's Cannon with the tackle. Good job. And I think Beauregard may have spent their last timeout. Yeah, with 45 seconds to go. They were able to keep the timeout with the Aggie injured player earlier. So to set the stage for you is 2nd down and 4. 48 seconds to go. Beauregard trails 38-31. They got to get in the end zone and got to get the extra point to tie.
Or
Yeah.
you know, you could go for one of those. Well, the Aggies will probably be expecting it, so they'll probably have everybody bunched in. And if they do kick a field goal, you know, the worst that can happen is overtime.
So Sylacauga with a good stop defensively by K.D. Cannon. At the 10-yard line, who would have thought we'd be back here? But here it is. Beauregard back from the dead. They got that big 33 in here.
We know he's dangerous. He's in a quarterback, too.
Yep.
All he has to do is get 4 yards, get a spike.
265 pounds.
That same play, put him in motion.
He's going to keep it.
He's got the first.
Inside the 5 to the 2-yard line before he stopped. It'll be 1st and goal.
Beauregard's got to get on the ball.
They'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal with 39 seconds to go. They got plenty of time.
My goodness, Sylacauga.
At the 3-yard line, now they'll start the clock. 35 seconds. The big guy still back in there running at the quarterback position. He's got it. He's going to keep it. He's going to score.
It looked like he might have got stopped at the 1.
That's a penalty flag down. That may be against Sylacauga.
And if it is, no matter what, it'll be down at the 1.
I don't know if he got a face mask or what it was, but he went somersaulting toward the goal line.
If that's not a touchdown, that is a touchdown-saving tackle by Nolan Gordon, penalty or not.
Yeah, he saved the bacon. And let's see what the call is. Let's see. Get it all figured out here. Face mask against Sylacauga. Now they move it half the distance to the goal. 27 seconds to go at the 1-yard line. Beauregard, Sylacauga digging in.
They're not going to stop it.
Same play, touchdown. Touchdown.
Oh my goodness, 17 seconds left in the game. Beauregard is fired up.
That's Aaron Dandridge, 6'1", 246 pounds.
And right here, you got to wonder, are they going to kick the field goal or to go into overtime, or are they going to go for 2 and just go home?
The extra point will tie it. The 2-point will win it. And Beauregard has gone for 2 several times. They are lining up to win it right here.
This is for the game.
And Sylacauga calls timeout. 38-37. What a turn of events. That's almost unbelievable.
So Sylacauga gets a stop here, it's game over and they win. But if Beauregard gets the 2-point conversion here, you know, Sylacauga either can try lateral on the kickoff return, or they can go deep. But you would expect that Beauregard would be expecting them to throw the ball.
38-37. 15 seconds to go in regulation. Beauregard has come from nowhere when Sylacauga seemingly had it well in control.
This next play can either make or break you.
And Coach Smelly is just
shook up.
Is thinking to himself, how can this be? We had it under control, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, we got a bad snap over the punter's head, and Beauregard's got it. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they're within a 2-point conversion of winning the game. So here we go. At the 2-yard line. Beauregard will come to the line of scrimmage. You know 33, Aaron Standridge is going to be in there. And here he is.
This is for the game.
Sylacauga stacking everybody up. This is the play.
Here he goes.
And he didn't get there.
He didn't get it.
He did not get there.
Oh, no, they did. He fumbled it. He fumbled it, and they recovered it.
Oh, my goodness.
No way. The question is, was he down?
Oh, my goodness. He fumbled it into the end zone.
And they got it.
They.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell me it's not so.
I'm at a loss for words. It looked like Sylacauga stopped them, and you can hear the fans going crazy. Then next thing you know, they fumbled it, and they got it.
Fumbled it into the end zone. Beauregard recovers for the 2-point conversion, and they lead it 39-38. Oh, my goodness. You just shake your head. When Sylacauga looked like they were going to break that 18-game losing streak that had been so hauntingly apparent that Sylacauga looked like they had it broken, but not so much. 15 seconds left.
This is the craziest game I've ever called. I mean, oh my goodness. Sylacauga's still with a chance. 15 seconds on the clock.
But let's give Beauregard credit. Man, they were down.
They never quit.
Nope. This has been a crazy football game, especially the second half, especially the fourth quarter. And we're not done yet. 15 seconds to go. Kick deep down the field.
Good kick.
Take it in at the 10. 15. 20.
Man, that's a good tackle.
They've got one play left. 5 seconds to go in the game. Beauregard 39, Sylacauga 38, and the Aggies are stunned. Oh my goodness. You talking about
And they got players all the way down the field. They're ready.
The agony of defeat, my goodness. You got to feel for these Aggies. You really do. But you have to applaud Beauregard because, you know.
For not quitting.
Yep.
And the clock is going to expire on this play, so it either goes or it don't.
Senior quarterback Connor Twyman, who's had a great game tonight. He's got one play left. He'll have to throw the home run ball. And they're going to run a little option, little pitch. And it's not going to work. And Beauregard wins it in shocking fashion. 39-38. Oh my goodness. A little extracurricular activity is going on along the sideline, but hey, this one's over.
Man.
Can you believe it?
The Aggies are beaten, and Beauregard the Hornets. I mean, you talk about a comeback for the ages. The Aggies are devastated.
Coaching staff is barking at the referees, the officials. I'm assuming it was over that 2-point conversion play down there, but oh, good gracious. You're talking
like that's
the Jaws taking the victory, snatching it right out of your hand. Beauregard comes to Sylacauga and spoils the Aggies' homecoming. Beauregard 39, Sylacauga 38. What a crazy, crazy football game, Zach.
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, that's some high school football right there.
Wow. Well, you watching tonight, you got your money's worth. But if you're a Sylacauga Aggie fan, you're sad because that streak moves to 19 now that Sylacauga has lost. Going back to October 22nd, 2021. This one, it looked like Sylacauga, Zach, had it in hand.
They did, but that number 33, what's his name again? Oh my goodness.
Standridge. But Sylacauga made some critical mistakes.
6'1", 246 pounds of pure beast-like energy. That was the greatest high school football game I've ever called.
Sylacauga had their chances, but mistakes, penalties, turnovers, bad snap on a punt. And then they go for the 2-point conversion. Beauregard, they fumble going in the end zone and recover it in the end zone to win this one 39-38. You see the Sylacauga football team out on the field, dejected to say the least. They fought hard, they played well, but not just enough, as Beauregard wins it tonight 39-38. That's your Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. For Zach, I'm Jim Adele. Have a fantastic weekend. God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe, everyone.